interesting, and not to put down any resurrection here or any death. But isn't that interesting that people will spend $30, $40, $50,000 on a tomb or on a box? I call it a box. Which a lot of people love that, no problem with that. But at the same time, think about this. You die. My father died in the hospital, and I wrapped him, I picked him up, and it didn't feel like my dad anymore. You know why? His spirit had departed. The spirit departs. It's not anyway, it's not you any longer. It's no longer you. You are already in the presence of the Lord. Who's going to see you? Who's going to look at the box you're in? Nobody. It's important to understand that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And you're not going to get condemned because you're being, buried on the box, or being, being consumed in fire, whatever it is, or being, disintegrated by fire. But I think that it's important for us to get the picture of Jesus coming, dying, and resurrecting. That's why we're here, and that's what will come tomorrow will be again wherever you are with Jesus. And I think that as I was reading in the last service, I was thinking of Matthew 12:40, where he says, again, he says, "For as Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the great fish, so will the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth." When he died and they put him in the grave, Mary, Peter, John, all these guys came to see if Jesus was there. And if you know the story, that the Jews had paid an amount of money to the Romans to protect the tomb, because they said somebody's going to come and steal his body, and they're going to say that he resurrected, so they paid him. But when the angels came, they had no power. The angels were able to take the actual stone away from the tomb, where Mary and John and Peter were able to go inside of the tomb, and the Lord already had resurrected. And he appeared to them. He said, "Go down to the Galilee, I'll be there, and I'll meet you there." The disciples were fishing in the Sea of Galilee, and this guy was on the shore. And you hear you hear Jesus on the shore. "Hey, have you guys caught anything?" And they said, "No, we haven't caught anything all night long." And Peter says, "Wait a minute, that's the Lord." And he jumps into the water. He swims over to the shore. He comes to the shore. You know what he does? He drops to his knees. And puts his arms around his knees. He said, "Lord, Peter, humble before the Lord, recognizing that this is Jesus, the Son of the living God." And for us this morning, as we're going to have family time, make sure if they don't go to service, read them the story. The story is very powerful. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 29:13, listen to what he says. 700 years before. "Therefore the Lord said, inasmuch as these people draw near with their mouths and honor me with their lips, but have removed their hearts far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the commandments of men." People draw away from Christ instead of drawing close to the heart of Christ. When you draw close to the heart of Jesus, you hear his heartbeat. The heartbeat of Jesus, that he loves you and he cares for you. Dr.